Right, let's cross live to Paris and speak to our sports correspondent, Aaron Akerijola. Aaron, good to see you again in Paris there. Now, how did day 7, it's day 7 already. Day 7 of the Olympics play out. How did it play out for Team Nigeria?
You mentioned it, day 7. Rather unfortunate. It's been quite disappointing, I must say, as you actually read out quite the list there. It's been a compendium of disappointment and elimination for Team Nigeria. A little, some glimmer of hope here and there, some ray of sunshine, so to speak, in this very dark cloud. Team Nigeria are doing very well, I must say. You mentioned the Super Falcons going back home. A lot of contingents from Team Nigeria will be joining them because of the 88 athletes. We're expecting more than half of them to do very well, but just a handful of them have actually shown a little bit of competition. The rest are falling face flat, and it's really disappointing. Looking at today, you mentioned some, but just to highlight some others, of course, the likes of Tima God Bless actually failed to actually compete in the 100 meters women's first round, and it's unfortunate that we are mentioning this because Favour Ofili easily would have been able to qualify for the next round or the semi-finals of this particular competition. I'm talking about the 100 meters, but no thanks to the freak incident that is being investigated, because Favour Ofili has actually still spoken and asked questions that no one seems to be doing anything. Everybody seems to have moved on with their life, because today she should have been at the Stade de France to actually run alongside Rosemary Chukwuma, who actually qualified for the semi-finals, but no thanks to Nigeria happening, no thanks to carelessness, no thanks to recklessness. That is just a pipe dream for Favour Ofili, because 2020, Tokyo 2020, it didn't happen. Something happened. Now, Paris 2024, same thing is actually happening. And Ekwechi must also be celebrated because he's actually shown consistency over the years, and we're hoping that he can actually get a podium finish in the finals of the shot put for the men. But save that, quite a lot of disappointment, I must actually say. We are seeing members of Team Nigeria being eliminated time and time again. And it all points to one particular thing. Did we take our best athletes to these games? From some of the athletes, I must tell you, that I've spoken to, a lot of people are disappointed that we didn't take our best athletes. Some of them are back home crying that why were they not chosen? Meanwhile, they had an opportunity to do better than some of the people that were here. We saw nepotism, or probably we saw favoritism playing into this particular games. Questions should be asked, because this is almost turning to a show of shame.
Yes, indeed. One would expect that heads should be rolling already with this Favour Ofili, saga. Aaron?
Yes, it's almost turning to a Favour Ofili gate at the moment, because we are expecting the Ministry of Youth, expecting the Ministry of Sports Development to live up to their high words and not let this slide. They should not wait till after the Olympics to begin to look into this particular issue. It should be dealt in the lifetime of this Olympics, because something of this nature happened and everyone seemed to be mum about it. We have not heard from the Nigerian Olympic Committee concerning this. We've become a laughing stock in the international community. I've been going through some of the biggest media houses and how they've been reporting this particular news. It is shameful that this is happening. This cannot happen. Like I was telling somebody a few hours ago, it's like having a Simone Biles, the most decorated athlete for gymnastics and one of the most decorated athletes for Team USA, being omitted from the list that has been submitted. How possible is that? Questions need to be asked, and like you said, metaphorically, heads need to roll. But unfortunately, a lot of people have gone on like this did not happen. It's sad. Really, really, really sad. And of course, it is coming full circle for Favour Ofili. I'm sure waking up today would have been very hard for her, because she knew that she should have been preparing for the round one of the 100 meters today with the time she has posted over the last 2-3 years. I don't know what to say. I'm just heartbroken for her.
It really does
I
leave
feel
one
for her
speechless,
because
totally.
she's putting
It
so
I
much.
I think, Aaron, you've said it all. It's painful, it's heartbreaking, it's unprecedented, it's a disgrace, and by now someone should be talking. And it boils down to some of the key concerns that many Nigerians have been talking about, owning up and stepping up to the plate, ensuring that Nigeria is up there every time we act within and outside. But again, I'm glad that sports journalists like yourself and others are looking into this and will stay the course and see that truly the right things are done. Aaron.
Yes, we hope she gets justice. We'll keep talking about this till she gets justice. Because an athlete has spoken out again. I must say this, I think I've said it before. An athlete has spoken out. He's at home right now groaning and saying that I spent my personal monies. I spent my hard-earned money I made from working and at the same time training to get to the Olympics. And the Athletics Federation of Nigeria decided to pick an athlete who has been injured for the last 2 months. He's at the Olympic Village right now, getting extra codes, enjoying fine dining, and the athlete is back at home, weeping and asking, where did I get it wrong to represent Nigeria?
It's really painful, you know. Every now and again we say when Nigeria happens to you, we really need to decide what we want as a people, as a nation. Do we want to excel, or do we want a situation where mediocrity is, you know, given the pride of place? Like the Holy Book says, where princes walk barefoot and beggars ride on horses. That's not what we want for Nigeria. Aaron, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much for, it really leaves a bad taste in the mouth.